to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They will start this drive with Ford. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun here, Sanders. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Ravens will take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Short one there, caught by Likely. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 10 more there and another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Jackson now. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember, earlier in the year with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. We look at this Browns defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say, you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
Bust through the tackle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
This time Jackson will throw it toward the pylon, caught, and in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you take a small amount when you do that.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
A first down carry for Henry. Derrick Henry alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Blind tackle, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Mike Green in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Hawk 70.
Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And then we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 33. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This is Cole. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably... There he goes, right side! And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerome Ford, 79 yards. And the Browns get a bit closer. is good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Jackson. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he'll go down shy of 40 at the 41. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And his throw is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. Jackson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
Inside handoff, Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 18. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Henry out of the pistol. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Well, the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 40-yard line. It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Out right to Bourne. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Sanders. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
79 Broncos.
Throwing, Sanders. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Sanders to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
From the gun, it's Shador. Over the middle, complete. It's Ford. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Okay, ready?
They'll go. Here's Sanders. That's Bourne. Got it on the slant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready?
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now Sanders. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now it's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide it. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
124 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 43. They go play action now. Jackson. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Henry up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Off the option, here's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst worst possible time, 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
I can just see it now. They're on the sidelines are telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance. I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Again, they turn to Ford. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. 133 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On the ground, it's Ford. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second down at the 36-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Well, this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Big strides, look at him go. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. On a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
At the 25-yard
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw again, here is Sanders. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. He finds his man, complete. That's 4th. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Get it. Steady.
This is 4th. They're going to push his right through. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 144 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's 4th. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Sanders. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19 Lions.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And some good tackling there as he's stopped up at about the 41. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. This now a 3rd and 4. To throw is Jackson. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got one complete.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So the final second.